Hello all, welcome to my channel, The World of Swaras. So today's video is a very interesting one and a very important video which was requested by a lot of my subscribers. So I will be conversing in English only, as this is a common language for all of us, so that Kannadigas, Tamilians, Teluguites, people who speak Hindi, all of you would be able to understand. So today's video is about how to identify notes or swaras of a song. So I would try to give a more logical approach to the identification of swaras. So being an engineer, I would like to take it more logically. So many of you are under the impression that just by seeing a video on how to identify notations, it will be very easy to immediately identify the notations of a song and start writing the notes. I'm sorry to say so, no, it involves a lot of effort from your end. So it's not only this video that I am whatever I'm trying to teach will help you to directly write the notes of a song. It should be the effort from your end, like how much you are interested in identifying the swaras, and it needs a lot of patience, and you need to devote a lot of time towards it, and you need to try you need to make baby steps, and then slowly you go to the professional level of identifying swaras. In my case, I started to learn Veena from the age of 5 under the guidance of a renowned musician, Vainika, late Sri R.K. Suryanarayana. So he used to sing only the Sahitya, from which I used to identify the Swara and play it on my Veena. So, but still, when it comes to actually identifying the notes of a song, there are so many technicalities involved. First thing being the pitch. So you have to determine the pitch of the song first of all, because the singer would be singing in a particular pitch. So that pitch needs to be identified. So that is the first step in identification of notations. So once you have identified the pitch, suppose there are some small interlude, prelude music bits in between, then there will be a difference in the pitch of the instruments. So you have to identify the pitch of the instruments. In case you want to play, you're a flutist and you want to play the flute bit of a particular song, then the pitch of the instrument has to be identified first. So in my case, I'm able to do it instantly because it comes automatically after listening to so many kirtanas or something which my guru was singing, and I was decoding it instantly into swaras and playing it on my veena. So it is a regular practice of hearing alone. So listening patiently to the song gives you an idea of the swaras. So first step is the pitch. So the second step is that you need to know the swarasthanas correctly. Like, many of you get confused between the 12 note system and the 16 note system. So let me clarify here that I use the 12 note system because it is more easier, and it doesn't unnecessarily confuse. Something like Sa, Re1, Re2, Ga2, Ga3, Ma1, Ma2, Pa, Da1, Da2, Ni2, Ni3, and Sa. That's it. So here are the representations in terms of Carnatic music as well as the Hindustani music. So here I am using only the 12 note system, wherein the Shuddha Gandhara and Shuddha Nishad, all these things are not applicable. Why? Because here what happens is, in the 16 note system they are using Ga1, then Ni1, etc. So what happens is, wherever a song uses both Re1 and Re2, So you cannot sing it as sa re no, because somewhere it sounds a bit weird. So what they do is that re 2 is nothing but gavan shuddh gandhar. So wherever you have both the re's coming, so instead of pronouncing it as re, you make it as gavan, that's all. So that way the shuddh swaras have its usage like this. So this is as per my what I have observed, and this is what we practice also in the 12 note system. So we don't use gavan, nivan, etc. Now coming to the identification of swaras again. So the third step involved is, see, you have identified the pitch, you know all the swarasthanas, something like sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa. Okay, this is just an example. So you know all the swarasthanas perfectly. So the third step is to identify, when you are given a song, how to identify from which note it starts. So like for example, let us take a very very basic simple example. Okay, so you have the kids rhymes like twinkle twinkle little star, how I wonder what you are. Okay, so for this, how do you get the notations of the song? So here, twinkle. So first of all, you identify the pitch of the song. Okay. Second thing is, so you start with sa. Sa. Okay, the pitch is twinkle sa. So here you can see the frequency matching. So twinkle sa sa, twinkle papa, little star, da da pa. So now you know the frequencies are different with respect to the swarasthanas. So swarasthanas are nothing but different frequencies of sound of the swara. That's it. So once you have identified the start notation of the song, so how do you proceed further? Na 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 na. Always hum it in la la, la la or na na, tanana, whatever you want. So na 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 na, sa sa, pa pa, na na, pa dha dha dha, na pa, na 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 na. So you know that the notes are descending. Ma ma ga ga re re sa. So here I would want each one of you to have your own what to say, a kind of exercise. Like you identify a very simple small background music which is very very plain. You don't need to have gamakas, you don't need to have nuances, nothing in it. You just identify a song or a background music which is very very plain, and then just like twinkle twinkle little star, it has no gamakas. So then you try to identify the start notation of the song or the bit. Then you proceed to whether it is going higher or whether it is coming down. Accordingly you will know, like sa sa pa pa. So the pa is going up na, so it cannot be like sa sa re re, twinkle twinkle. It's not like twinkle twinkle sa sa re re. No, sa sa ga ga. If that is the case, twinkle twinkle. Then sa sa ma ma, twinkle twinkle. This is almost precise, but it's not precise. Twinkle twinkle sa sa pa pa. So this is how you identify. For every small bit, please pause the song, listen to it, and then try to decode the notations. This is how I do it for all of you, like whomsoever is giving me orders for songs along with the background music, etc., etc., or music bits also. I am able to do, because I need to constantly listen, and then I need to decode it in my mind. So for which you need a lot of patience, and it's not like, just in one day. It's not a instant recipe that I'm giving you, that you will be able to do it within hours or within a day. No, it needs a lot of practice, needs a lot of listening skills, and slowly you can develop. I'm not saying that it is impossible, it is possible, but you need to make efforts from your side only. So this video will not ensure that you're going to immediately write down the notes. It is not possible. It's not possible with me also, because many a times, like I have decoded swaras for very very complicated songs, like Shiva Shankari of Telugu, and this thing Nadamaya of Kannada, which requires a lot of time, because I took nearly 5 hours to decode the Shiva Shankari song into its notations, because the speed with which the singer is singing, it will not be so fast. I mean, you cannot immediately grasp the swaras and you can just sing it just like that. So you need to pause the song bit by bit, maybe a few seconds, and then decode it, and then you make a document of it, and then do it. This is how I do it. So I thought, let me share my tips with you all. So even raga identification, if it is direct, we can easily say that this film song belongs to a particular raga. Like if it follows the raga rules, we can directly say it belongs to this particular raga. But most film songs, what they do is they add a lot of anya swaras, because lot of people have been asking me which raga it is. So let me clarify here that it is not possible to give a particular raga, because of film songs, excepting for a few, because a few of the film songs are strictly following a particular raga's rules, like arohanam and avarohanam. Whatever the raga specifies, the film songs are following that. So in such cases only we can identify the raga. If there are a lot of anya swaras and all, they would have used a lot of anya swaras to create melody, to create emotions, or whatever, just to create a feel of the song. So it is not possible to call that this is this raga based. No, it would be wrong to say that. Hence I am not giving any I'm not giving the raga details for film songs which are not following the raga rules. So now let us convert a song into its swara form. So here I am choosing a very famous song which is common, like all of you would be knowing. It is Jai Ho from Slumdog Millionaire. So this was also requested by one of my subscribers. So let us decode this song together right now. So one last step in the identification of notations is that you will have to find out the start notation. You would have found out, but whether it is in the lower octave or higher octave or mid, it is starting with mid octave, whether it is mandrasthai, anumandrasthai, or it is in madhyamam. All these things you need to figure out. So which has no unique technique apart from listening and identifying the swarasthanas only. Like high pitch you should be able to identify, like higher octaves, like sa, pa, sa. So that's sa. So for example, the same Twinkle Twinkle Little Star can also be sung in a higher octave. Suppose I am singing like twinkle, twinkle, little star. So you know that there is a pressure on your voice because it is a higher octave. So that is how you identify the higher octave notes. Suppose the song is starting in a higher pitch, then you should know that difference. So sa sa pa pa da da pa, sa pa sa. So that's sa sa pa pa da da pa. So this is madhyamam. So that way you should be well versed with the octaves also. So these are the skills which are needed to identify the notations of the song. Most important skill is listening, and the most important thing is patience. So without patience it is not possible, and you need to have consistency in trying. Like for example, I used to directly decode and just directly play it on Veena. But when it came to documentation and when I was taking orders from you all, it really took some time for me to decode, understand in my mind, and then just jot down. So many of you try to say that why you are not able to give within a day or so. No, it needs a calm mind. It needs total dedication towards this particular aspect. Then only you will be able to achieve it. So now let's go ahead and let us start decoding the swaras of a common song which I am picking, which all of you would be knowing. So it is Jai Ho from Slumdog Millionaire. So let us try to decode this song parallelly. So now the first step is to identify the pitch. The pitch, I have identified it to be A. The original song is in A pitch, but I will be singing in B because I feel comfortable singing in a slightly higher pitch, because this song starts from the lower octaves. So now na 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 na. So first I am singing it in na na na. Na sa pa sa pa sa pa. So that is a lower octave. Pa na 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 pa dha pa na 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 na. Pa dha pa dha pa ga ga na na ga ni na 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 na. So you can see that there is a progression in the swaras. Na 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 ma pada, na 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 padhani, na 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 da ni sa, na 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 ni sa re, na 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 sa ri ga ri ga ma dha pa jai ho dha. So you can see that it is at a higher frequency than pa. Dha pa jai ho jai ho. So this is the way you identify the swaras. If you see in this particular song, there is a change in the pitch also. In the second paragraph or the third paragraph, na 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 ga ga ri sa. So that pitch has changed. Sa ri ga 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 ri sa, ga 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 ri sa, ga 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 ri ga ma pa ma ga ri, na 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 ga ri ma ga ri sa ga ri na 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 jai ho. So that's it. So this is how you split. Like you have to split every small bit and then you'll have to decode the swaras. So thanks a lot for watching my video. So if you like this video, kindly like, share, as well as comment on this video, give me a feedback, and also try to share it amongst musicians who are enthusiastic in learning how to identify the swarams. So thanks a lot once again.